It's so normal to cling to something that you like, but which is leaving you. But this attitude prevents you from making space for something much better. You see, if someone is leaving you or a seemingly favorable circumstance is changing, it means you have learned all there was to learn from it. So now a space is being made for something much more suitable for you at this moment. But because the ego is very addictive, it likes to cling to things and it doesn't want to change, and you're identified with it. You think it's you that clings to changing circumstances or leaving people. Now, what happens if you do the very opposite and freely let go of changing circumstances or the people that are leaving you? A space is quickly being made for a circumstance that is much more suitable for you or a person that is much more fitted to you. But know that during the period of clearing, of making space, there should be no expectation whatsoever, because expectation takes you away from the present moment where all the blessings come from and puts you into a non-existing future, which is an ego illusion. So when the clearing is taking place, you need to dwell within yourself, staying centered. Know that all will work out to your advantage, and the new people, opportunities, and circumstances will reach you just at the right time for you. Sometimes you need some healing. If it was traumatic to lose someone or something, at this time, you're not likely to get a new thing. But you need to allow healing to take place, and after that, you will attract different circumstances, opportunities, or people. And this attitude should be applied not only to major changes in your life or important people leaving you, but to every disappointment and every unmet expectation. You need to be totally fine with how things are, knowing that in the end, everything will work out to your advantage. This always happens as long as you don't stay identified with the ego that clings to things and is frustrated when things don't go according to its plan. You see, sometimes we cannot predict what comes forth from the source of our being. You can only know that what comes out of it will be the best for you, because the source is universal intelligence and unconditional love. So of course it will provide only blessings to you. The ego will always try to convince you that it knows what's best for you, and it will try to grab hold of things considered desirable by the mass consciousness or in your culture or the culture that you grew up with or live in at the moment. But that could be absolutely not what's best for you. The source alone knows what will really benefit you. Yet the ego, due to its distortions and fantasies, sometimes interprets source blessings as obstacles and challenges, as unfavorable things. And it could be it's because they are new into your life, and since the ego is fear-based, it tends to cling to things that it knows. The ego will always try to predict stuff and judge stuff according to its limited understanding. And that's what might cause you to miss out on the blessings from the source. So it's time to stop living the ego-driven life, which keeps you stuck in cycles. And one of the ways to reduce the grasp of the ego over your life is to let go, freely let go of the things and people leaving you, as well as changing circumstances. Relax into this clearing space. Rest there and heal yourself. And when the perfect time comes, the source itself will attract the right circumstances, opportunities, and people into your life. as long as you don't block it by staying stuck and operating from the egoic mental structure. If you want to learn to function in this new presence-filled way, I invite you to join my spiritual support group. We meet every Sunday at 4:30 p.m. GMT on Zoom. Read more about this group below this video.